Hello buddy, Crow back again with our pickups video, and this is the video game only pickups video. I actually probably just posted a couple of days ago. I don't know how this is working out, but I just filmed a pickups video that was everything but video games. This is the one that is just video games, and I've actually gone quite a while without buying any video games. I mean, I bought the Star Trek pinball. But I didn't buy video games maybe a couple weeks before that, and for about 2 months, I guess, overall, I didn't buy any video games at all. But what kind of triggered me off, I wound up at Disc Replay, and I had some extra cash in my pocket, so I was looking around, I saw something I felt that I had to buy, even though, yeah, it's a game I like. I just bought it because I was like, how often do I see this? And that is NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the 32X. Because what really drew my eye to this is the fact that it's in a clamshell case. I didn't even realize that there were 32X games that were in the plastic clamshell case, and that's one of the reasons I had to pick it up. The other reason was I just simply didn't have it. 32X is one of those systems I was keeping. I wasn't selling any of the games for it. And I'd still like to build up the 32X collection. Just such an interesting device. I mean, kind of sucks. It's kind of cool and it kind of sucks at the same time. But $7.99 I picked that up for. I had to get it. I really did. I played it. You know, I prefer the Super Nintendo version still. But, you know, I was also kind of curious how much improved this was over the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions. But yeah, I definitely had to keep this one. Oh, I should say I should really prefer the PlayStation version. Anyway, moving on. And since I had that in my hand, it persuaded me to kind of look around a little bit more. I went a little spending spree in the store. So I saw this, and it's kind of a stupid game. But Medieval, what is it called? Medieval Moves, Deadman's Quest. I picked it up because, one, it was $4, okay, PlayStation game. It does require the move. I have a move, and I never use it. And, you know, the graphics on the back of the box made it look really interesting. So, you know, I picked it up, and I got what I was expecting. A game with, you know, kind of crazy, kind of waggly controls. I do really like the archery in this game when it works correctly. You're basically walking out along a set path, kind of like a fixed path shooter of sorts, and enemies jump in front of you, and you swing your arm, and you hit them. Or if they're too far away, you could pull out. You actually, you know, I was playing with 2 controllers. You could do that, 2 move controls. It worked pretty good. You stick your one hand out in front of you, go like this, you know, pull back. It was pretty interesting when it worked. There was a couple times where it totally freaked out on me. But yeah, I could kind of forgive it. I got exactly what I was asking for, and it was $4. So I'd be pissed if I would have paid like $30 or so for this. But $4 I feel is the right price for something like this. And then I saw this, had to pick this up. No More Heroes, Heroes Paradise. Now, I do have No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2 on the Wii, and I never played them. I totally want to one day, but I figured, you know what, might as well get the PlayStation version, PlayStation 3 version, which I think is based off the second game. And only thing that I made, okay, it was $16.99, which I thought was a decent price. The only reason I almost didn't pick this up is there's big, giant, like, residue stickers, and you could tell that it used to be from GameStop, so I got some sticker peeling off to do. And I was thinking, you know what? I probably have extra Blu-ray cases, so I could probably just swap that out too if I don't feel like taking these stickers off, which I probably will. As for the game itself, oh, crazy. It's crazy fun. Especially when you're using a regular controller and you don't have to worry about waggling your Wiimote around. You could use the move with this, but I didn't even try it. The only thing that annoys me is to recharge your sword, you still have to shake the controller. I'd rather just pound a button. But I did have a lot of fun playing this, and I don't know when I'm going to play this, though. I don't know if I should play the Wii games first and then go to this, or just play this and ignore the Wii games. Kind of want to play the games in order, which means going back to the Wii and playing the first one. But yeah, I didn't play too much of this. I only beat the first guy. The first main guy, got myself ranked 10th, and it's like, okay, put it to the side. Might have to play the other one first. But yeah, I'm really glad I picked that up. Next, we got, picked this up, Animaniacs 10-Pin Alley. Might be wondering why I wanted to pick this up. I really liked 10-Pin Alley on the PlayStation 1 days, and I rented Animaniacs 10-Pin Alley. I don't think I bought it, I think I rented it. This was only $4, and I thought it was worth picking up. That being said, when I started playing it, I was kind of regretting it a little bit, but I will keep this game. Yeah, the 3D models aren't that great at all. They don't hold up well at all. In fact, I don't even remember being impressed with them back when I rented it. Back when I had a PS1. What do you mean, had a PS1? I still have a PS1, but back when the PS1 was the newest system. Yeah, you got a bunch of wacky lanes. It does add a little bit more to the 10-Pin Alley series. If I do run across 10-Pin Alley, I think I'll have to pick it up. I don't think I actually have it right now. Be surprised. Hang on. Oh, so a second. I got my PlayStation games right here. Well, speak of the devil, I actually do have 10-Pin Alley. I thought for a second I might not have had it, but I do have it. And I'm keeping it. So, yeah, I got the two 10-Pin Alley games. The final thing I bought at Disc Replay was Virtual Cop. Now, why did I buy Virtual Cop, you may say? Especially since I already have a copy of Virtual Cop. The thing about this copy is, it actually came with the stunner gun. I'm probably not showing it. It came with the stunner gun. And I really have not seen one of these for sale. Now, I may have paid a little bit too much for these two. And, you know, I asked them, it was in the glass case, bundled together, and I couldn't see the price on it at all. I asked the guy when I was buying all the rest of the stuff, how much is that? $29.99. I was like, oh, damn, that's a little bit more than I wanted to pay. But I've tried third-party guns, and none of them worked. So I had to get this. So I felt, it's like, when's the next time I'm going to see this? And I bought it, because I have other light gun games too. And played it, worked great, flawlessly. I don't know if it's just a fluke, but I don't even think I calibrated it right, and it worked. It's so great. Great gun. I'm actually, you know, hindsight, glad I picked it up. Now I could play some of those light gun games, maybe do crow plays. What I didn't mention was that 10-Pin Alley was $4, and because of all the stuff I was buying, they wound up throwing this in for free for me. So they do that from time to time. So I like that Disc Replay, and I really enjoy it. It's one of the best places to go get games. They do have a lot of expensive ones, but you know, if you're just kind of it's a fun place to kind of look around. They got tons, they have rows and rows and rows of games to look through. Lots of them with boxes too. I mean, like we're talking about NES games, Super NES games with boxes. You know, maybe not the greatest games, but they have the boxes, right? On my birthday, I went out to lunch with my mom and my family and whatever. On my way home, I stopped by Video Games, etc., not really knowing what to see there. Their stock, their inventory has really dropped. There wasn't too much there. You know, a lot of times I'll go there and I'll pick up a whole bunch of stuff from other systems, and I'll never even go to the Wii and the PS2 section, and I'll be like, I got too much stuff already, I can't even go over there. But recently, a couple of times I've been there, I've wandered into that section, and saw one thing I had to get, and that is, let me see here. Oh, shoot, you know what? I left the disc in the PlayStation 2. I've got to remember to get that back out when But Metal Slug Anthology on the PS2. Now, what's funny is I couldn't remember if I had this on the Wii or not. I do have it on the Wii. For some reason, it wasn't in my database when I looked up on my phone. I've been really keeping up to date with that. I'm waiting to get all those games sold, which will probably take several more months before I start updating my game catalog again. But this was $9.99, and I was thinking, you know, even if I had both versions, this would be the preferable version because of the controller, I would think. I don't know if you can use an arcade stick with the Wii version. I may be wrong about that. I think there was something about the Wii version that was kind of odd. I don't know. All I know is I wanted the PS2 version. I found it, so I had to pick it up for $9.99. Next, this is the only other game I bought while I was there. And it looked really interesting. For the GameCube, Worms Blast, and this was $8.99. And I was like, hey, there was a puzzle game with worms, and yes, it is a puzzle game. I have to get it. To me, it looked like Puzzle Bobble. I'm not going to say Bust a Move, because to me, that's Puzzle Bobble. Yeah, okay. First of all, let me check something here. Okay. First of all, when you buy these games, they have tape over them, okay? Usually, if there's a manual or something missing, it'll say manual missing, discount. So I took this home, opened it up, no manual. I was like, oh crap, no manual? Kind of disappointed, but not enough for me to complain about it, I guess. But then I started playing the game. Oh man, I really didn't like the game that much. Maybe I'm going to keep it, at least for a while, maybe try it again. I was really disappointed with it. All it is you're shooting bazookas. You're in the water. You float back and forth. You shoot bazooka with certain colored bazookas at colored blocks. You have to make an arc around, with the whatever. It's just really bizarre. I couldn't get into it, so I'll have to try it again some other time. I say make a video of it or something, but there's so many games I'd like to make videos of. I may never get to it. But, yeah, I kind of disappointed in that. Next two games, I actually bought these at Fry's Electronics. And I have a kind of a beef with both of these. Firstly, I saw this, it was $20. I've been putting this game off for a long time. I am a sucker for fighting games. And I kind of always wanted this game, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And I never wanted to pay $60 for it. And then I was hearing about, you have to pay for all the extra characters even though they're on disc and this and that and everything. So I was like, I'm not going to buy this right away. I saw it was $20, so I bought it. And what got me was it says, at the top, it says, exclusive content includes Cole, Mega Man, and Pac-Man. Well, firstly, I can't remember who Cole is. All I saw was Mega Man and Pac-Man. I was like, all right, they included it in the game. You don't have to download it. It's finally included in the game. And maybe thinking, I wonder if all the other characters are included in this copy, since this is a, I don't know if this is a, I don't know if this is like an original copy of the game, or if, because I knew there was the problem with the downloadable content and it being on disc. So I got it. First thing I did, I went into the training mode, and I noticed a whole bunch of characters on the character select screen that I can't select, including Mega Man and Pac-Man. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? First of all, I still have to download these characters and pay for them? Well, I went into the store, and it turned out Mega Man and Pac-Man were free. But still, there was like 6 to 12 other characters you had to pay for. Well, I'm not paying for them, okay? What annoys me, okay, fine, if you want to ruin the game, I mean, the characters should be in the game to begin with. I mean, if there was no internet, they would have just included them. But that, it's obviously a cash grab. And what annoys me, okay, fine, you want to charge people for extra characters? Okay, fine. But don't gray them out on the character select screen as a reminder every time I look at it that, hey, you don't have these characters, you have to buy them. So kind of got me a little bit angry there, the fact that you have to, you see them on the character select screen even though you don't have them. I don't think it should be that way. Otherwise, the game itself, oh wow, I haven't played a fighting game in forever. I'm a sucker for fighting games, but I really suck at them when it comes down to it. And I wound up just de-evolving into button mashing, which is horrible. Then again, I was playing with the regular controller. I have an arcade stick, but I didn't feel like pulling it out. I may have to do that the one day, but yeah, I thought it was really interesting. I like Street Fighter, I like Tekken. I kind of like the idea of the two coming together, so it was inevitable that I would have. And the animations, the intros, the trash talking before and after fight, I found so hilarious from what I played. So there's that one. And this one, I got, here we go, God of War Saga. Now, I had the God of War collection on the PS3. And what that was remastered God of War 1 and God of War 2, and that was it. And then I saw that this one was out maybe last year, and it had, not only did it have God of War 1, 2, but it had 3, and it says it has God of War Chains of Olympus, and God of War Ghost of Sparta. Now what the hell are you waiting for? Now, you know what? I'm going to pause the video for a second. I have to verify something I meant to do before I filmed this, but I gotta find out right now.
Right.
I just had to verify something. I had to verify, and I'll explain what I had to verify. But you would think, okay, it says right here on the cover, includes 5 full games. It's an out-and-out lie. It does not include 5 full games. What it does include is 3 full games and a voucher to download the other 2 games. So, if I were to resell this, it would only have 3 games, because those are the games that are on the discs. There was a code in here to download the other 2 games. Now here's where I get to the other part that kind of really pisses me off. The code, and I'm reading this right off the sheet, valid 8/21/2012 to 3/31/2013. I bought this in November, way past the expiration date. Now, I entered the code in and it worked because thankfully somebody actually didn't make the code expire, but it does not mention anywhere on this case that those games are digital download. In fact, what I had to go check was to make sure they were actually for the PS3 and not for the PSP, because you could maybe they were vouchers for the PSP version. It didn't say that. Here's what it literally says on the back of the box. It says, bullet point, God of War 2, God of War 3, and God of War Origins collections, which includes God of War Chains of Olympus and God of War Ghosts of Sparta. And it says exclusive bonus content. It does not say anything about the download voucher, which pisses me off. It really does. Would I have changed my mind? No. By the way, this was $30. Okay. I thought $30 was a great price for it, and I actually am selling the other. In fact, I probably already sold the other one, the God of War collection, and I'm keeping this one instead because it includes 5 games. I never did play any of the God of War games, but still, that kind of really irks me that I don't know that they had 2 of the games are digital download, and it says nothing about it. Maybe it's holy shit. It does say it. I just saw it now. In this teeny tiny wall of text at the bottom, the very last sentence says, "Oh, I see. Oh, there it is. There's an asterisk up here, and I was wondering where the hell the asterisk went to." At the bottom here, God of War Chains of Olympus and God of War Ghosts of Sparta available via download game voucher. Teeniest print. Actually, I should take that back. It is the teeniest print on the box, but it is bolded in teeny tiny print. So, got to give them to them. I guess you can't complain about that. They put it on the box in teeny, but still, it really didn't include 5 full games now, did it? It included 3 full games and a voucher. Oh, wait. There's... Look at this! There's actually a tiny little asterisk after the 5 full games. Well, let me get my face out of there because I can't focus. There's and then that's reflecting on the light. There's a teeny tiny little asterisk. And the asterisk is referring to the teeny tiny print on the back of the box. That is ridiculous. That is so stupid. I knew it had to be on there. I knew I had to be missing it. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's talk about God of War. I actually only played the first game up until the first boss. And I was like, that's a great game. I'm going to have to play it. And I never played it. So I probably... I started playing it again. I got hooked into it again. The HD remakes of 1, they're okay. They're not bad. But I did notice the cutscenes look pretty bad, especially on my my 60-inch plasma here. Yeah, it's really... They didn't improve the cutscenes at all. So it kind of throws you out of the you know, the textures and everything. They didn't really upgrade the textures or anything. They just made everything crisper and widescreen. But man. Anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed playing it, but I never really got it. And even when I got the God of War collection, I never even opened it. So this might be the next game I play. I don't know. I'm done with Ken's Rage for right now because it turned out the last couple achievements that I need Well, one of them is just going to take time, but the other two actually need to play online. And when I go online, nobody's playing the game, so I might not even try to anymore. I don't know. I just love my superpowered characters in that game. But God of War Saga, I'm glad I bought it. I'm just kind of pissed that 5 full games is 2 of them on a voucher. So if you were to resell that, it's really only 1, 2, and 3 you're reselling. You can't resell the ones I download. Anyway, whatever. Kind of a little bit of a rant, but stupid downloadable shit kind of ruins stuff sometimes. Anyway, I actually am waiting for a game in the mail, and I can't wait for it in the mail to do this video, since this is really the only opportune time that I have to do this video. But when I edit this video, I should have it, and I should have some gameplay footage of it. I'm going to show it right now, and that is gameplay footage of GQ Oshabari Parodius Forever With Me. Yes, it's another Parodius game. It's for this one is for the Saturn, and what is there to say about it? It's Parodius. It was the only Parodius game I didn't have for the Saturn, so I felt I had to go get it. Paid about $48 for it. Kind of just wanted to get it to complete the Saturn Parodius collection. Don't really know anything about the game because I haven't played it right now, but I assume it is full of parodiousness. That is a parody of Gradius. Some gameplay footage I saw of it. Same old wacky stuff. It is the last of the 3 Saturn Parodius games, I believe. So, hello everybody, Future Crow here. I'm interrupting this video because I have I'm editing the video, and I'm interrupting what I'm saying because I have the game with me right now, and I did play the game late last night to record footage of it for this video, and I just kind of want to throw in a little bit more. This is probably the best Parodius game I've ever played. I kind of started playing it like 1 in the morning rather, and yeah, I was playing it for an hour. You know, it is challenging. It's fun. There's lots of characters to choose from. I don't know. It's just the best Parodius game I've played, and that's saying a lot because I really like these games. But yeah, I kind of wanted to throw that in right now. I mean, if you had one of 3 to choose from on the Saturn, I would definitely go with this one. I don't know if you can see this. I'm kind of just throwing this out there. And I had it upside down anyway. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I'm sure you see that in the insert over here. Oh, oh, oh. I kind of twisted my arm the wrong way. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled video, which I am probably ending currently at this point. Yeah, there we go. That's Parodius. Forever With Me on the Saturn. Okay, now thanks everyone for watching. Until next time. Bye.